Welcome to a video from thedigitallife.com. This video we're looking at this Netgear Arlo Q security camera. This is a 1080p security camera with audio, and this is the kind of thing you can use. You can put it in your house, then you get an app on your phone and monitor your house and see what's going on for security. And we'll look at. So I'll unbox it. We'll have a look at some of the features that come with it and see what it looks like. So here's the camera itself. So nice and small, as you can see. It's got a little stand so you can position it at whatever angle you want, and there's just one port on the back here which is a micro HDMI, which I guess is for charging and for the setup. Also in the box are some security labels so you can put up to show that your camera's on. Looks like a base of some kind. Yeah, so you can screw it down, it clips on to the bottom there, and screw that in place. And there is a charging plug, and the USB cable. Right, so now I've got it plugged in. I'm going to get the app from the Google Play Store. There's an Android app, an iOS app, and an app available on the Amazon App Store. So you need to have an account to set this up so you can monitor it from where you are. So you need to do that either from the website arlo.netgear.com, or you can do it from the app. So I'll set this up and let's see what it can do. So I've installed the app and I told it I want a new device. It asked me my wireless password, and which I've got here. I press the sync button and I continue on there now. So I can guess that's going to use Wi-Fi direct to pass the wireless to the camera to save you having to go on the camera and try and set the wireless up. Right, I've got a solid blue light now, which means that the camera is powered on and connected to the server. So now it says you hold this QR code up in front of the camera. And you heard that chime sound, which means it's read that and it's doing the security pairing, I guess. So now it wants me to enter some account details, so I'll do that. So it asked me which plan I wanted. I've chosen the basic one, which is 7 days recording. There are premium ones available as well, so I'm going to skip all that and just go straight into the app. And it can use Fingerprint Login as well, so let's do that. Right, I've got everything set up now, and I found some interesting stuff on it. Right, so I've got it all set up now, and there's a number of settings that you can do. We'll have a look at camera quality and things in a sec, but the main thing on here is it's got a motion detector. So I'm using it here on my phone, and you notice it's got these alerts of motion detected. So what will happen is, if there you go, I've got the sound turned down, but on the phone I can feel it vibrating, and in fact it's coming up on my Android Wear watch as well. So it's telling me there's motion detected, and that's because it's in the armed mode. And there you can see when you're in armed, it does push notifications, and you can choose what they are. So if it detects audio, detects motion, it records the video, which you can then go back and have a look at, and you can get to take a snapshot and push notifications and email alerts, so you've seen the notifications coming through. It's basically a rules engine, so when it's in that ARM mode, it does those. Another mode which is quite interesting, it says it's beta, is the geofencing mode. So what that does is you give it a geofenced area, so in this case I'm giving it in my home, and where I'm in that mode, or where it knows my location is in this geofenced area, it's disarmed. So when I'm at home, the camera system's off. When I leave the house, go to work, it then arms the camera and you get the push notifications through. The other option is to create a schedule, and maybe you could have it between, say, 8 AM and 6 PM during the week when you're at work, and then you'll get the notifications and everything else there. Or I can fit it back into ARM mode, and disarm mode I can do it manually. You don't have to be on the same network, it's just done over the internet, so you can have it disarmed and you can enable it remotely. So like I said, so once it does that, you've got two options. You've got a live mode and then the library of the captured devices or captured images. So if I go to live on there, I'll even put sound on. You'll hear it record sound. There's a lag, obviously, as you'd expect, but there you go. You can hear the sound going through on there. I'll turn that down a sec, so I can get full screen video. So there is my full screen video. Now you'll notice that it's got a very wide. Let's try and get that on the camera. It's a bit fisheye. The curves there on a straight line. That's so it gets the whole room in through that one lens, which is exactly what you want. You want that wide angle lens to fill the room, and obviously it's got to detect the whole motion in the room, and then when it does detect it, it then can show it you on there. So when the notification events occur that there's motion, like it's just done, it does record those. So there's 15-second clips of the motion detected, so there you can see it detected that as I was talking, and that's created that alert. So imagine that you had it pointed at your front door and you're at work, and then you receive the push notification. You could then have a look at that clip, or you can go back to the live view and have a look at it real time as well. Okay, so I'm going into more settings, and you can see some more settings. You can turn the camera on off. You've got the status light, so that's currently showing on there, but I can get that to show it off. The video settings, I've got it set as 720, but you can have it as 1080p. And night vision's on, so let me show you what night vision looks like. I'll show you that set. I'll finish these settings. There's, you've got speaker volume, so you can speak to it. I'll have to give that a try in a sec. So there we've got a push to talk, so I'll put the microphone on. This is a test. So I've got the microphone button there, and I can go, this is a test. And that goes through, so you can push messages back to this camera, which I think is a really good idea. There's also a camera button, so I can take a camera. Got a light there. Right, so now I've got it set up there. You can see the camera, and I'm going to switch the light off. Do you see the night vision mode click in then? And there you can see it's gone in black and white. Now obviously you've got the lights from the light from the phone, but you can see me here in waving my arms around, and that's not light from the phone, that's the night vision mode, because you see those red dots. Well, actually, so I see red dots. You can't see that on the camera. So I can show you. There you go. Yeah, you got the red dots, so it's in night vision mode, and you can see the on there. So it's got night vision mode as well, which is really good. So that's something that I wasn't expecting to see on there, and actually it works really well. It's pretty clear because it's actually very dark in this room now. So that's pretty good. So if I turn the lights back on, it should automatically switch modes. And there, I heard it click then as I switched that on, and then it's back in colour. So it's showing up there now. I can see there's audio events. They say audio. There's motion events. It detected the motion, and I can then download these to the phone. You can share them using Android Share, so Facebook, Twitter, Dropbox, OneDrive, and you can vary them again for later. And there's a little calendar view of them as well. So you can have multiple cameras as well. So you can have these pointing in different areas and in your home, and then monitor them here. They don't have to be on the same Wi-Fi network as well. They're all independent. So you can have one at work, one at home, one at your other business, wherever you need it to be. So for 120 odd quid, it's a pretty advanced solution with real-time alerts for audio and video detection, with snapshots, 20-second captures. It captures 7 days worth of video up on the cloud, at which you can pay for more storage if you require. And you've got real-time monitoring as well, so it could be you're monitoring your pets or your something that you really want to keep an eye on. You've got that. You can speak back as well, which I think is pretty good. So you can push messages back to this from your phone, and just using the internet. There's Android and iOS apps, and I think it's a very nice device. I'm going to have a little bit more of a play with it, and I'll include a review on thedigitallifestyle.com. So thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you on the next video.